What's for dinner today? Home-style shredded chicken and gravy served over mashed potatoes. It's like a big old hug from your plate of food. Super duper comfort food. You're absolutely gonna love it. Welcome to Mom's Dinner, everybody. My name is Susie Weinrich. Here, we're helping adults feel successful at dinner time. So if that sounds good to you, I would love to have you subscribe to the channel. We post a new dinner recipe every Tuesday. So stick around because today we're making shredded chicken with a home-style chicken gravy served over mashed potatoes. This recipe is going to start with boneless, skinless chicken breasts. And if you have thicker ones, you'll just need 2 and you can cut them into 4 thinner chicken breasts that will cook a little bit faster in the skillet. So to do this, I like to do just short sweeping cuts and then kind of look at where you're going and then go back in and cut. This will give you even chicken breasts that don't have big holes in them. So next you want to go ahead and season those chicken breasts. I like to use a lot of cracked black pepper and then just a little bit of kosher salt. There's going to be a lot of salty ingredients in this recipe, so don't oversalt your chicken at this point. Now to a large skillet, add 1 tablespoon of oil, and then you're going to add those chicken breasts and just cook them until they reach 165-degree internal temperature. That means they're totally cooked through. So go ahead and remove those from the skillet, and then you're going to add 3 tablespoons of butter. Leave all of those bits in the pan because that is pure flavor. Add 1 tablespoon of chicken base. We love the Better Than Bouillon brand. And then give this a stir around the skillet so that everything melts together. And then you're going to add a mixture of 4 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, and half a teaspoon of onion powder. That's going to mix with the fat, and then you're going to go in with 2 cups of chicken broth. This is what's going to start your gravy. You want to pour just a little bit in and then start scraping up all of those bits from the bottom of the pan. Once you get all the chicken broth in, then add half a cup of water and go in with a whisk and whisk all of that flour so that it's smooth and creamy. Now let that simmer, and while that's cooking and thickening, you can go ahead and shred your chicken. I like to shred the chicken into what I call a dinner shred. So it's gonna have larger pieces. It's not gonna be shredded like you're making pulled pork sandwiches. It's gonna be shredded so that you have larger pieces that will go back into the gravy. So our gravy is nice and thick now, and we're gonna add that chicken and just let that all simmer together and get nice and thick and rich at this point. Now you're gonna wanna have mashed potatoes to serve this chicken and gravy over top of. I've got plenty of mashed potato recipes that I will link in the description box for you so that you can make the one that you like, whether it's Instant Pot, Stovetop, Yukon Gold, Red Skin, roasted garlic, we've got it all. Didn't that come together fast? It smells so good. I recommend at the very end that you taste this to see if you want more seasoning or if you need to troubleshoot the flavor, if you've got a little bit too much salt in there. In the description box, I will put all of the troubleshooting for flavor and texture so that you can get it just right for your family. So I'm gonna serve this with some peas on the side and then some soft baked garlic bread. It's gonna be so good. I will put a link to the recipe for this and the soft baked garlic bread down in the description box for you. So as always, I hope that this recipe for chicken and gravy over mashed potatoes helps you feel like a success at dinner time. So I hope you'll join me next week for another dinner recipe video. See ya.